A little bit of news today. Somebody stole my battery. So I guess let's figure out how to get this door locked up.
There's a such thing as something called the bad guy equation. Dave Young, who is the author of How to Protect Your Family and Home, posits that the lower the effort and the higher the reward, the more likely they are to make you the target of a crime. Now in this example, I felt like it took a little bit of effort to steal my car battery. The driver's side door and the hood was locked at least, and the passenger side has that wonky dent making it hard to access. So high effort, little reward, but in this situation, the opportunity was for 6 other batteries that were in the auto shop's bullpen. So their reward was already high, I guess, and so maybe they just decided to check out the Bronco just for fun. We have leads on what the thieves were wearing, but other than that, needless to say, I need a new car battery. But before that, I need to fix this door lock. The issue here with this door is that the linkage mechanism is stalled and won't let the door lock using either the exterior lock cylinder or the interior lock knob. So I'm now going to try and get this latch mechanism out of the door to see what I can see. Along the way, I need to get this door open enough for me to work without it closing on me. One of the reasons I like taking video, other than being able to put together these YouTube videos, is because I can look back and see what things look like. And the reason I favor a cell phone camera is because I can fit it into the door. This way I can see the linkage orientation when putting it back in later. Every linkage arm is unique and each end is specific too. The housings they fit into are also different. So once the linkage arms are disconnected, I used a large Phillips bit to get the latch housing out of the door. Number 3 works pretty well. I had to use it with a ratchet wrench in order to get the leverage, but once that was out and my opposite hand was inside the door, I could maneuver it out. I took some time to clean and re-lube the entire housing, not perfectly because I have psoriasis, and the cold in combination with the wet, even with gloves, it ruins my skin. But once I cleaned it enough to see all the inner workings, it looks like the latch moves well. To me, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the housing. And there's movement in the lock cylinder, so the issue has to be the bottom linkage arm, the thing that's still left in the door. The thing is, I don't need that. All I need to work on this latch are the inner and outer door latches, the lock knob, and the lock cylinder. So let's put it back in and back together. I might not have the best view, but you can screw the latch in place before putting in the inner door latch. The S shape of the linkage arm allows for this, and so then all you will need is a 12mm socket to bolt it in.
So there's a bottom lever that was unaccounted for, that we didn't talk about or look at all, that is stuck. And I think that's what's hanging it up. But the only thing that I need to work are the door latches, this lock, and the outside lock. So as long as those 4 things work, the 2 latches and the 2 locks, then I think we'll be okay. So we're going to try that out now.
So everything works. The inner latch and the outer door latch opens the mechanism. So at worst, I have the same functionality I started with, so let's try the locks. The inner lock knob goes down, and the lock cylinder forces the lock knob down, so visually it works. With the lock engaged, the outer latch doesn't work, which is perfect. With the lock engaged, the inner latch releases and opens the door, which is awesome. So let's lock it up and end this video. Please stop stealing from public schools. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed that, then be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you want to see more videos, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification so that you'll be the first to know when I make new videos. Lastly, I took a step outside of my comfort zone and made a Patreon. We'll see what happens out of that. But if you'd like to help me buy a new car battery, then check that out. Go ahead and think about supporting. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.